Welcome back, everyone. 9 o'clock on your Saturday morning. Thanks for waking up with us here on 13 Sunrise. I'm Matthew Foltz. Boy, do we have a great day in store for you, everyone. If you are waiting for some warmer temperatures, well, you are right where you need to be, because we are starting off on a good foot. Our meteorologist, Matt Standridge, he's not in the building with me today. He is in for Lindsay Monroe this morning, and he is downtown Indy over at the Circle, where we know the lights are being installed by the IBEW crews. And Matt, not only do you bring the report on how that's going, but you're also bringing us some good weather to kick off the weekend.
Hey, you can't beat this weather, Matthew. Maybe you're trying to figure out when you're going to put your own Christmas lights up. Maybe today, because the weather's so nice. IBEW is doing it today. Picked the nicest day of the fall, really, in order to put some of the Christmas lights up. We are mostly cloudy, but hey, that's all right. No rain, no snow out there. We're dry out there this morning, but take a look at this. We just actually went up with our temperature. We're now at 61. Here we go. We're on the way to the mid-70s. The question is, can we break a record high today? The record is 74. I went ahead and put 73. We'll see, but we could probably easily hit 74 with the southwest winds. Now, a little bit breezier outside of the city right now, but we've got some gusts that are over 20 miles per hour, and it's all out of the southwest to make sure that we stay warm today. It is going to be a nice Saturday. Don't be surprised if we're a bit gray to start. There probably will be a little bit of sun here later this afternoon, but you couldn't ask for better weather, and I think Jeff Wheeler agrees with me too. IBEW Local 41. Jeff, it's great to see you this morning. How are things going so far?
So far, so good. Everything's going up nice and smooth. The weather's definitely helping this morning.
Are you guys noticing any wind as you get higher up, or are we all right?
Up at the top, I've talked to the guys who are up top of the monument. It is quite a bit windier up there, but down here, all the buildings are blocking everything.
It feels really calm down here. So I had a question. How long does it take to put a strand up, just one strand up?
By the time we lay it out and we hoist it all the way to the top, you're probably 7 to 10 minutes per strand.
Sure. So you guys brought the barrels out. You're checking the garland. If there's a light that doesn't light, what happens? Are we good?
Well, if there's a light that doesn't light, as they're laying down now, they just turned them on. We turn them on, we check them. There was just right there was a lamp that was bad, and they just replaced it.
Easily.
Just put a new one in before it goes up.
You guys know how to do that.
Absolutely, yeah.
What are you guys maybe most excited for this year? Is there anything new this year as you guys are out here?
I think everybody just gets in the holiday spirit.
Yeah.
As soon as we start putting the lights up, it just changes everybody's mood.
I feel like when we light the circle, that's the kickoff to the holiday season. But today kind of feels like an unofficial kickoff a little bit.
It is for us. It is. This is the way we've done it since 1962.
Well, I love how there's so many generations out here. You brought your volunteers, but they brought their kids too. How's that, seeing that as an organization?
Well, it's for us, having the kids here, it helps the holiday spirit. The kids love that they come help put them up, because then they go to school on Monday and tell all their friends that they were down here doing this.
That's awesome. They had a great weekend then this weekend. Yes. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it so much. Good luck as the morning continues on. They are hard at work, and they're making some good progress. Coming up in a little bit, we'll talk with some more folks as more of the lights come up. But remember, it's Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, when we're going to have the light show right here. We're going to turn on the Christmas lights. That's going to be streamed on WTHR Plus and be right here on WTHR. Remember, the whole Sunrise crew, we're going to be out here during that evening as they light the square. Remember, I believe the coloring contest is going to be wrapping up here shortly. They're going to pick the kids sometime this week, and whoever wins will be lighting the circle with Santa. We'll bring all that to you here in about 2 weeks. Matthew?
Well, new this morning, Metro Police say a man is dead after he was struck on his bike over on the city's east side. Police say it happened near 34th and Shaylin just before 11 last night. Once on scene, officers found that man in the roadway. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition, where he later died. Police say the driver who hit him did not stay on scene. So right now, police are asking if you may have been in that area during the time of the crash and have seen anything. They want to hear from you as they continue to search for that driver this morning. We'll keep you posted on new information as soon as we learn more. Well, right now there is a rift among Indiana Republicans as the White House is now getting involved over the conversations about redistricting right here in Indiana. Senate leaders say they will not meet to vote on redistricting because there's not enough support. But Governor Mike Braun says lawmakers need to show up. Our Alex Almanza is breaking down reaction, plus digging into what's next for the state.
Indiana's redistricting fight is changing course. Senate leaders say the votes simply aren't there, even as pressure grows from Washington. On Friday, Senate President Pro Tem Rod Bray announced the Senate will not return in December to vote on redistricting, saying Republicans don't have enough support to change Indiana's congressional map. Governor Mike Braun pushed back within minutes in a statement urging lawmakers to, quote, show up and vote for fair maps.
We usually redraw the district lines every 10 years after a U.S. census, recognizing the population grows and shifts. But we haven't had a census. In August, the president requested that states like Indiana redraw district lines for Congress to benefit the Republicans in the upcoming congressional midterms.
But that pressure from the Trump administration has been building for weeks. In October, Politico reporting President Trump called Indiana Senate Republicans during a private caucus meeting. And today, Politico also reports Trump's team is now summoning lawmakers to the White House as early as next week. 13 News has independently confirmed one of those invitations. Republican State Senator Jane Leising told 13 News State House reporter Emily Longnecker Leising was invited and declined. Leising has already gone on the record opposing redistricting.
No, I won't change my mind. I'm a person that when I'm committed on an issue, I stay committed.
Experts say without Senate support, redistricting is unlikely to happen this cycle, even as national Republicans look for states where they can gain seats ahead of 2026.
That says a lot about Hoosiers and their perspectives and what would have changed the institution irrevocably.
13 News has reached out to the White House for comment, but did not immediately hear back. In Indianapolis, Alex Almanza, 13 News.
Now, Republican State Senator Aaron Freeman also confirmed to our State House reporter Emily Longnecker that he has been invited to the White House next week. He says he plans to make that trip. Senator Freeman has not stated where he stands publicly on redistricting. Now, Emily and our Dustin Grove also will be following these developments on redistricting here in Indiana on Sunday's edition of Crossroads Politics. You can catch the new episode at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning on WTHR Plus. That is a free download for you on Fire Stick, Roku, and Apple TV. This morning, investigators are working to determine what exactly led up to a crash that killed a National Guardsman and injured 3 others. It happened on I-65 in Boone County, not too far from the 865 interchange. The National Guard says the soldiers were heading to Camp Atterbury for training. 2 Humvees were traveling in a convoy when one of them flipped over, causing 4 guardsmen to fall out. We're still working to learn the name of the guardsman that died.
Obviously, each crash is different. Some can be quicker than others. I would say this is going to be taking a little more lengthy on time just because of all the moving pieces with it and having the military involved.
Now, the crash also involved 2 civilian vehicles. Investigators say the drivers of those cars were treated at the scene. We'll keep you posted as soon as we learn more developments in this investigation. Well, Metro Police is now outlining a new plan to bring more security to downtown Indianapolis. The department now naming Shane Foley as the new commander to lead the safety plan. He tells 13 News violent crime and property crime are declining downtown, but he wants people to feel safe. He's also committed to bringing people together to address any public safety concerns. He officially steps into his new commander role on November 25th. This morning, we are learning more about how health care cuts are impacting everyone right here in Indiana. The healthcare provider MD Wise says it's laying off 238 people and closing its Indianapolis office. It comes after the FSSA announced it would be cutting MD Wise from its Medicaid options. MD Wise is the largest managed healthcare plan for Hoosiers on Medicaid, serving more than 300,000 people. Well, your time is now 9:09. Right now, a chimpanzee is back in her enclosure at the Indianapolis Zoo after escaping Friday morning. We know this news was all over the place, both on air and social media. Zoo leaders say the chimp was spotted outside the International Chimpanzee Complex around 10 o'clock, and the zoo says it went into lockdown as the officials searched for her. And we're told they eventually sedated the chimp and returned her to her exhibit, and no one was hurt. So that's some good news right there. Everyone's safe, and she's safe as well, too.